Welcome back to MultiClass Mondays. This is the Stewarding Report for Round 5 at Hungaroring. Incident number 1 is a warning to William Murrah and Seth Cheney. During the double file portion of the formation lap, Murrah and Cheney are weaving and making drastic speed changes. Weaving is only permitted during single file portion of the formation lap, and drastic speed changes, including slamming on the brakes, are not permitted at any time during the formation lap. Incident number 2 is a warning to Martin Edmonds. Edmonds qualifies P8, but leaves the grid for the formation lap in front of Sutherland, who qualified P7. Sutherland remains behind until the double file portion of the formation lap. Both drivers then take the correct grid positions. Incident number 3 is a warning to John Archie. Approaching turn 1 on lap 1, Archie brakes too late to make the apex and takes evasive action toward the inside. Landry, who is 2 car lengths ahead, misses getting struck by Archie by mere inches. Archie continues across the track to the outside and then rejoins safely. Incident number 4 results in no further action to Josh McLaughlin. Because of the spacing between the GT3 and GT4 fields, the lights go green as the GT4 leader is at or near the apex of the final turn. The speeds and reaction times throughout the field are varied, and McLaughlin gets a run on Sutherland and Edmonds ahead, warranting a review for a jump start. In the moments leading up to the green lights, McLaughlin's speed was 67 kph and increasing slowly. Sutherland and Edmonds ahead are traveling 70 plus kph at the time of the green lights, but are either steady or decreasing in speed. However, McLaughlin waits until well after the green lights to hammer the throttle, simply benefiting from the timing. Incident number 5 is a Tier 1 penalty to Josh McLaughlin. McLaughlin is following Sutherland at a safe distance into turn 1, but misjudges the apex and exit speed. McLaughlin makes contact with his rear bumper, causing light damage and a spin to the inside. Sutherland rejoins safely at the back of the field, losing 5 positions and 7 seconds. Incident number 6 is a Tier 1 penalty to Josh McLaughlin and a reprimand to Cole McRae. McLaughlin gets a run on McRae approaching the left-hand turn 12 and looks up the inside. However, significant overlap is not achieved by the point of commitment. McRae leaves 1.1 car widths to the inside throughout the turn, even though they are not required to do so. As both cars move through the apex, McLaughlin is unable to hold the inside line, drifts about a foot wide, and makes door-to-door contact with McRae, who is pushed to the outside and tries to regain control. But the grass is too slick and McRae careens back onto the racing surface, making unavoidable door-to-door contact with McLaughlin. Cole then spins to the outside, takes light damage, and loses 3 positions and 10 seconds. As McRae spins toward the outside, he rolls backwards for 3 seconds before applying the brakes. In the process, McRae rolls into and contacts the rear corner of Cheney, who is taking evasive action around the outside. Cheney also spins to the outside, taking light damage and losing 2 positions in 10 seconds. Incident number 7 is a reprimand to Dominic Turcotte. Turcotte and Avila are battling hard, swapping positions twice in the 2 turns leading up to the right-hand turn 11. Turcotte is slightly ahead as both drivers turn in toward the apex, but Avila still has significant overlap and is therefore owed 1 car width to the white line throughout the rest of the turn. However, Turcotte turns in and leaves less than a car width at the apex. Contact occurs between Turcotte's right rear and Avila's front left. At the point of contact, Avila is straddling the white line with both right-hand tires on the curbing. Avila loses control momentarily, taking little damage and losing 1 position and 2 seconds. Incident number 8 is a Tier 2 penalty to Freddie Avila and a warning to Dan French. French is leading Avila into turn 8. Through the second apex, Avila exceeds track limits to gain an advantage and gets a small overlap during the track out/acceleration phase of the corner. However, Avila is unable to hold the inside line and contact occurs between the front right of Avila and the rear left of French. Avila loses control momentarily, taking little damage and losing no positions. French spins to the outside, hits the barrier head-on, takes medium damage, and loses 5 positions and 25 seconds. French patiently reverses multiple times in order to rejoin safely. Incident number 9 are warnings to Jake Keckley and Martin Edmonds. These are minor pit entry and exit infractions resulting in no safety concerns and little to no time gained.